The problem is you can't decide. There are so many options to take and so many mistakes to make. So you let yourself drift and, well, just put things off. And then you end up wondering where all the time went. The issue isn't that you're decision phobic. The issue is you're afraid that decision mean some kind of punishment. In this episode, we are looking at how to access your focus and have the courage to believe. You'll discover what focus really is, the difference between believing and denial, and how to create the courage to believe, even if you've been let down too many times. First, what really is focus? We live in a noisy world. There are loads of distractions. Focus means surely to be attentive to the one thing. That's not how it works for the intuitive sensitive. Your inner world is developing. Therefore, your attention will be on more than one thing. Because in order to develop your intuitive focus, your senses have to have a lot of reference points to call upon. And that means your focus will be spread. Your mind will go to books, to articles, to different perspectives, and where you felt inadequate because you switch around so much, that's actually focus. You're learning to focus your energy by exploring multiple options which lead to belief. But the key is to pick out one thing, the number one, from those that you're switching between. And the reason you feel sticky around focus is not because you can't, it's because you don't decide which is number one. Once you do, belief is easy. So what's the difference between believing and denial? In order to maintain focus, you must build belief. However, belief can also be interpreted as denial. Someone in denial for sure believes. So how can you be sure? When you believe, it's not glorified denial. Denial is avoiding confrontation by avoiding the existence of the problem or even reality, what the reality is, which the person may believe is real. Okay, so for example, you could say eating chocolate doesn't add to weight gain. Belief is owning a problem, but deciding to confront it. So, for example, it would be, I know chocolate leads to weight gain, but I believe I can eat less of it. The second option will work. Owning the problem gives you the power to transform it. So how do you create the courage to believe? What I found I got sucked into for a long time was feeling guilty for wanting to focus on my deeper self. I felt guilty because I thought it would upset others. That doesn't work though, because avoiding your focus and your own belief means you give up too soon. You give up on yourself too soon. So what are 3 little things you can do to access your focus and have the courage to believe? Number 1, own guilt and anxiety. Because when you own it, when you own guilt feelings and you own anxiety, you're stepping out of distraction. Number 2, accept that courage is allowed. Because what you want isn't necessarily what others expect of you. So when you accept courage is allowed, You accept what you want is valid. And number 3, allow your deep world to surface. When you try to control everything, you only ever operate from the surface because your focus is only on the top layer. Your deeper world creates focus through purpose. And it will take a few goes, but you will feel you can access your focus and have the courage to believe. Remember, it's not about perfect, it's about progress. So, would you like me to help you accelerate your path to focus and courage? The meditation accompanying this episode will fast track you to access your deeper world so that you can see clearly. So, give the Accessing Your Third Eye Focus meditation a go now, because it will show you how to problem solve by seeing the wider view. That's because you don't make logical decisions around focus and self-belief. You make illogical decisions based on unwanted unconscious belief patterns, which have been stored in the body for years. And even sometimes they have been passed through the generations to you. As Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This meditation will help you undo those unwanted unconscious beliefs by releasing the energy stored in your body, like popping a bubble, just like that. To orchestrate magic in your life, simply make your unconscious conscious. And the fastest way to make your unconscious conscious is using my meditations. Even if you've never done a meditation before, it's fine. Just follow the words and have patience. You always have time. There is always time for something this important. If you don't already have access, you can download the meditation for free from heidisawyer.com/25, written as the number 25, not as the word. heidisawyer.com/25. Okay, so now you've looked at how to access your focus and have the courage to believe. The next step is to learn how to keep going when things get tough. Guess what the next episode does? It addresses how to keep the faith when life falls apart. So make sure you set a reminder now to join me for the next session, which I will release on Saturday at 4 p.m. UK time. And I will then be on the Intuitive Sensitive Person Facebook group for an hour from 4:30 to answer any questions that you have about this episode and to interpret your symbolism from doing the meditation. Your unconscious shows you how to change things through symbolism, and sometimes we don't know how to interpret it. That's what the Power Hour is for, so that I can help you interpret your symbolism so you can understand yourself better. You will find the more you use my meditations, the faster and clearer your mind becomes. Your symbolisms are messages from your unconscious. Numerous cognitive neuroscience studies state your unconscious drives 95% of your life. Your conscious mind, only 5% of your world. The more you understand your own unconscious, the more you can understand the people and the world around you, which is why I have created this Facebook group, because now is the best opportunity in human history to redefine your life, your purpose, and your sense of meaning. I believe intuitive, sensitive people are the new leaders because their sensitivity aligns with the new superintelligence, the deeper senses. So when you not only read my interpretation of your symbolism expressed during your meditations, but other intuitive sensitive experiences, you develop your own fast link to understanding a further 95% of your world. How enriching is that? If you don't already have access to this leader group of intuitive sensitive people, visit istribe.com. That's the letter I, S, P, tribe.com. I'll say it again. Letter S, P, tribe.com. To request to join the ISP Facebook group, simply answer a few questions and we will manually approve your application as soon as possible. If you are not sure if you are an intuitive sensitive person, visit heidisawyer.com/quiz to find out. And you might very pleasantly be surprised. Share this episode if you know someone who is struggling with focus and the courage to self-believe, because they will be very pleased that you did. So go now and listen to the free meditation accessing your third eye focus. If you don't already have a copy, you can download it for free from heidisawyer.com/25, written as the number, not the word. heidisawyer.com/25. Do it now, because then you're not allowing the limitation of perfection to get in your way. We believe your capacity for empathy gives you a unique perspective. The way we help you access your uniqueness is through developing your intuition and your inner world. When you allow yourself this part of you, life is easy. So go now and listen to the powerful meditation. And always remember this: your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Bye for now.